Hello everybody. Right, so on this particular video what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the security settings that you need to have on your Facebook profile to make sure that you're not getting people tagging you in their business opportunities or writing stuff on your wall, because you don't want to deflect from you, because remember what we spoke about already, that you are now your own brand. So you want people to buy into you, and you don't want other people sort of jumping in on your profile and taking your friends and sort of stealing your brand, if you like, and damaging your brand. So it's really important that you get the settings right on this. But before I go ahead and do that, what I just want to do is, if you've just read the article in the unit above about your profile picture and all that sort of stuff, and sort of getting your intro right, I just want to show that very briefly so you see what I mean. Firstly, you're seeing this banner here. The banner's going to be changed. I've actually taken somebody on for Fiverr, and they're redesigning my banner for me, which is going to be but when you see this video, the new banner will be up, and that reflects my new business, the way I want people to perceive me. So this is just a temporary banner that I did just whilst that's being done. We will talk about banners later on, but what I want to talk about now is this section here. So this is your intro section. Again, I'm going to be changing this in the next few days. So once my group goes live, and at the time of me recording this video, the group is not live, this will change, and I'm going to be promoting my group in my intro. But this is what I'm talking about at the moment. So you just want to put something very basic in there about what it is you do, just to pique interest. So I've written, I'm a network marketer who uses organic traffic to grow my business via social media. That's it. I don't mention the company in there. I don't mention products. I don't mention any of that at all. I just say what I do, and that should intrigue people. That's the idea of this intro. That's what you need to do. Okay. And then when I spoke about sort of writing down jobs and all that sort of stuff, then this is what I'm talking about here. So I have a business page. I did it because I was going to be doing Facebook ads, but I don't do it now. So I set up the business page because I needed it for Facebook ads. So I've just got myself down as the owner managing director of John Botting. So that goes to my business page, as you can see there. I do have my previous job role in there because I was a police officer for a while, and that, some people could argue that could turn people off, but it also does attract people as well. And I do have people making comment about this. It's the same as some people if you're in the armed services or something like that. It does attract some people to you. It is questionable as to whether being a police officer would attract or not. I think it will, and so I've kept it in there. And then all the other things I've done in my bio is I've got a link to my LinkedIn page. So if you've got a LinkedIn page, I would advise you do that as well. And I've also got a link to my YouTube channel as well. And that's all I've got in there. So there's nothing in there about where I live, where I've lived in the past, my marriage status, all that sort of stuff. None of that's in there. Okay, so I just advise you to keep it as clean as possible. If you've got a LinkedIn profile, definitely put that in there. If you've got a website, put it in there. If you've got a YouTube channel, put it in there, because you want people to go and find what else you're doing. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about there. Okay, so let's go on to the settings. So the settings are up here. I forgot where they were for a minute. So what you do is you go to settings here. Okay, so we go across to the left-hand side and we want to go to security and login. Okay, so this is just your security, changing your passwords and things like that. There's not a lot on there. You just keep that to however you want it. Okay, what you really want to go to is the privacy. Okay, and the first thing here is your activity. So who can see your future posts? You want that set to public because you want everybody to be able to see your future posts. If you want for any of your posts for some reason one of your posts not to be public, you can change that, and I'll show you how to do that at the end of the video. In fact, I'll show you how to do it now. So, doing this wrong. If I go into here, okay, so this is a post I've recently done. It's set to public because it's automatically set to public. If I want that post to not be public for some reason, just go in and change it there to friends. Okay, and that's how you do it. But otherwise, all my posts are automatically set as private. Sorry, set as public. You want to have this set so that all posts that you are tagged in, you have to review before they get set, before they go onto your Facebook profile. Okay, so I can't change this now because I've set it automatically, but there will be something like this, a little pencil. So if you click on that pencil and set it so that it's anything that's you're tagged in, you cannot go to your profile. Okay, so here I haven't been tagged in anything, because if I have, then it will have there no items to review. If I've been tagged, it will come up here to be reviewed. Okay, and you can see here timeline reviews. There's nothing that I can do. There's no tags to review. Nobody's reviewed me. Nobody's tagged me in anything. If I go to posts, then you'll see where I've been tagged. So I've got this is a recent one I've just shown you. So if somebody has tagged my name, so I've tagged my own name, so that's why it's coming up. Okay, but if somebody's tagged my name in a photo or something like that, it will come up here and I can review it. Okay, so that is your activity log. Sorry, let's go back. It's a little bit slow because I'm recording. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the main menu. It's a little bit slow because unfortunately I'm screen recording and it's slow for some reason. But yeah, you don't want anybody tagging you in their business opportunity or anything like that. So make sure you've got that set so that nobody can tag you without you agreeing it first. Limit the audience for posts you've shared with friends or family. You want that set to limit. Okay, so you don't want people sharing posts where you're tagged in and things like that. So make sure that's set to limit. Okay, this is all about locking down your profile so people can't tag you in things, add you in things, or anything like that. So how people can find you and contact you. So who can send you friend requests? You want that set to everyone. You want everybody to be able to send you a friend request. Who can see your friends list? That needs to be set to only me. You do not want people going onto your profile, friending you, and then seeing all of your friends, and then going in and basically nicking all of your friends, because that's what they do. They friend request you, they then see your friends, and then they go in and try and make friends with all of your friends, because they feel that those friends should be friends with theirs too, because they're not professional like you, and they just want as many friends as they possibly can get that are linked to you, because they will then go and badger them to join their business. So you want to lock your profile down so that only you can see your friends and nobody else can. Who can look you up using your email address? Then again, I would recommend you set this to only you. Who can look up using your phone number? Again, I would set that to only you. And do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? You need that set to yes, because you want as many people as possible to find you when they're Googling you. Timeline and tagging. So timeline, who can post on your timeline? You want that set to only me. Again, you don't want people posting onto your timeline their business opportunities. So only me. Who else can see what others post on your timeline, set that to only me. Allow others to share your post to their story, set that to on. Again, that's getting your name out there. Hide comments containing certain words from your timeline. This is up to you. If you want certain words like F-U-C-K and other swear words or anything else like that being flagged on your timeline, then set that to on, and then you will then put in the words that you want to be picked up. But I don't care about that, so I've got it sent to off. Tagging. Who can see posts that you're tagged on your timeline? I've set that to everybody because if you've set the tags as we've shown before, and I'm happy, so I've agreed for me to be tagged in a post, so I'm happy for that to then go on my timeline. That means I'm happy for everybody to see that. So if I've agreed that already, then, you know, I'm happy for everybody to see that. When you're tagged on a post, who do you want to add to the audience of the post that you can't already see? Then I've just got that set to friends. Review posts that you're tagged in before that posts appear on your timeline. We've spoken about that. That's already set to on. And review tags that people add to your post before the tags appear on your Facebook. Again, we've got that set to on. That's all linked to the previous one as well. So this is just tying everything down. Okay, so that is basically what you need to do. You've got blocking as well there. So these are all people that I've blocked. So people that I've blocked are people that either have annoyed me for some reason. I've posted things on my timeline. I've asked them not to post it, and then they don't remove it. Whatever it is, don't mess around with people. If people piss you off or anything like that, or they're doing things on your timeline, or they've posted stuff that you don't like, whatever, don't mess around. Just block them. Just, you know, if they send you messages to try and get you to join their business, and you say you're not interested, and they don't take the hint, block them. All right, just don't mess around. Okay, so I've got a whole list of people that I've blocked. I don't mess around with it. I just block them. I can't be bothered. Okay, so that is what you need to do with your settings. So I hope you find all that useful.